Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to J&A'S Unique Appetite and Travel. So, these are pictures from our trip all the way from Renton, Washington to Kennesaw to Walla Walla, Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington. So many miles, so many parts of Washington. We saw Seattle. Um, and some other it's just all of our views from this exciting road trip. I know I had something on Walla Walla, Fort Walla Walla. It's so weird. You get one part of Washington and it's trees and rain, and then you get the other part that is desert and it barely rains. And in Walla Walla, out in that way, the Pasco Walla Walla area, there's a lot of vineyards out there. We didn't get time to go to one, but there's a lot of grapes and stuff like that out there. So I think you should definitely check it out, especially the views out there. Mountain views. I don't have a picture of it, but on the way when we left Renton and we were heading to Vancouver, Washington, we were able to see some rams on the side of the mountain. Jay at first, because he was driving, he's like, "Oh, I think I see a deer." It wasn't a deer. All of a sudden, you look to the left, and there's nothing but rams there. And also, we did stop. We didn't even know. We just decided to go off a road, and it ended up taking us to one of the Oregon trails where they used to cross, at the water and stuff like that. So I just thought that was pretty unique. And then if you look at my other video, I shared some of the foods that we had while we traveled. You better be prepared. Your mouth is going to water, just saying, because I am now obsessed with Mr. Maple's donuts. I have an obsession with their bacon maple donut. It's so good. But check out all these beautiful views, very unique views, very unique changes in these states. It's so diverse. The only thing I will say is it's very sad, especially in Vancouver, also the Seattle area, Portland, Oregon area. I definitely wasn't a fan of. I know there's a lot of things to do, but I actually am an explorer and I do not want to explore that area. They say Chicago's pretty bad, and I have to, because Chicago has its bad parts. I get that. But I have to say the homeless and the things that I saw in Portland, Oregon, and I'm going to say this now, is worse than I've seen in Chicago. So they need to stop giving Chicago a bad rap. And I'm just being very honest about that. I cannot believe how many homeless people that I saw there. And also, I didn't know before I went there, all the Walmarts in Portland, Oregon are closed. I was told because of theft. So, not sure if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. I did stop by a store, and a lot of them told us to be careful while we were there. So I'm not really because like I said, you guys know I'm all about travel and traveling with someone special and with family. But when you go there, there is tons, and I mean tons and tons of graffiti everywhere. On the exit signs, on billboard signs, on a lot of the walls. Like I said, I've been everywhere, and this place is covered with it. It's just, it's very misty, so I just didn't get a good atmosphere when I was there. There is a lot of good food there, I do have to say that, but I just was not a fan when I went. I just didn't explore. Maybe I should have, but I just wasn't a fan of exploring, to be honest, when I was there. And like I said, the crime rate was pretty rough, when we went. So we just decided to just stay in our hotel. We just thought that was the best option for us at that time. But like I said, there are views that we took pictures of, and I have included some of the graffiti on the walls. A few glimpses of, the tents that we saw. But I do have to say I did enjoy Pasco, Washington. That's a nice place to go to because, like I said, that's not too far from Walla Walla. I did enjoy Renton, Washington. We stayed when we were in Pasco, Washington. We stayed at the Sleep Inn. That wasn't a bad place. When we were in Renton, Washington, we stayed at the Clarion Hotel, and we got a nice little suite, and it was an amazing suite. And their suites are amazing, and you're so comfortable with a nice little kitchen. You'll see some pictures of that. We also stayed at the Richland Riverfront Hotel, Accent Hotel Collection, Ascend, I believe. And we stayed there for quite a few nights. And it's a motel, but it's one of those up to date, nice motels. But I can tell you right now, if you bring your Roku or your PlayStation, they will not let you hook it up. That TV is locked. You're watching the regular cable. Just wanted to let you know. And I do have to give props. We did stay at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Vancouver, Washington. Very nice facility. Their laundry was down, but they are next door. I didn't put any pictures of this place, but they are right in the same parking lot. It's a Black Angus steak bistro that's there. It is delicious. All the food there was amazing. We went twice. But that little nook there, it's really nice. Now that area is pretty clean, but like I said, as soon as you turn the corner, in Vancouver, right on the highways, there's a lot of homeless camps. There's a lot of homeless tents around. Um, we did see someone, in front of a little ways from the hotel that was not pleasant. So, like I said, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot to do and there's more beautiful parts, but I just have to tell you guys about my experience in these places. And like I said, I'm very honest with our travel, so I have included some photos that do show the graffiti. They're a little bit blurry because I was in the car at the time, so you'll see some of the homeless camps that were there as well. I'm just saying, I've been a lot of places, and Portland, Maine has homeless there too, so I'm not saying that that's the case. They have their little homeless camps. They're dealing with those issues and getting them out, but I have to say the Portland, Oregon area is the most graffiti I've seen and the most homeless that I've ever seen since I've traveled. And that's all. I'm gonna stay with that. So, but the hotels, I will tell you, the one in Vancouver, the Comfort Inn and Suites, check that one out. 401 East 13th Street. Also the Clarion, the customer service at these places is amazing. In Renton, Washington, that's on food. And also the Sleep Inn in Pasco, Washington. You guys check these out, and also check out my beautiful views on the way here. You go from so many. It's ridiculous. I can't even tell you. If you guys have the opportunity to travel all the way across the United States, because a lot of people don't talk about some of these parts. And like I said, Washington does have some iconic, just beautiful mountains. There's like when you get into the mountains, oh my goodness, it's breathtaking. Because as soon as we got out of the Seattle area, we were blown away. I'm not kidding. It's just the mountains are just, it's like stuff you see on TV, and there was some part I thought I was in Scotland somewhere. It looked like I was in another country. That's how beautiful it was. And like I said, we are we left it, but we were in the Wilsonville area, and that's not too bad of a place. There's so much to do in Wilsonville, Oregon, though. Oh my goodness, there's talk about eat. You just can't deny this place. There's so much to do in Wilsonville. So check that out if you can. Check out our photos. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope you like my photos. So, just travel takes you out. You're not going to always have a good experience, but that is part of it. But I do have to say, as we've been traveling, a lot of these rest stops, like 95% of these rest areas have been beautiful. I hate to say that about a bathroom spot, but they've been nice and clean. They have beautiful views, because there's some that I'd be like, ugh, I'm going there. But if you're traveling with family, like I said, be super careful at these rest areas. If they have family bathrooms and you have children, definitely use those. And even if you're a couple, use the family bathrooms too. I'm just saying, if you feel uncomfortable, but I have yet to feel that way when I go to the rest areas or whatever. But like I said, some of them have had just spectacular views. And like I said, we saw a wild buffalo by one of them. That was before we got into Washington or whatever. But like I said, you guys check out the photos, beautiful views that we saw. I know I'll never see anything like it again. And like I said, I saw a ram that's not in there, but man, get in your car and travel and try these little places, and definitely check out my other video about the Washington State and Oregon food. Amazing, tasty delicious food that we tried. And I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and leave me some comments. I mean, come on, guys. I only get a few comments. What's going on with you guys? You see the videos, like, share, subscribe, make a comment if you like it, if you don't. I just want to know. But thank you for tuning in. J&A'S Unique Appetite and Travel. Everybody, have a lovely day. Bye-bye. New riverfront hotel. It's classy chic.